So I know it's definitely been a while since I've done a video regarding to like anime news, movie news, gaming news, compared to the typical like episode or weekly manga chapter review that I've been doing like every week up until now. And as a note, I want to apologize for that because I know I've said that I want to bring some interesting news, topics, and stuff to this channel. And I've just been waiting for that one article or that one news story that really catches my attention. And now's the better time than ever because as the title reads below, the article mainly asks, are manga readers too demanding? And they're comparing the likes of the author of One Piece, Ichiro Oda, and the author of Hunter x Hunter, Yoshigero Tagashi. So as a quick summary, I'm just going to read a little snippet of the article, but I'll leave a link to the article in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. So the article reads, just as we're reminded of the insane hours One Piece creator Ichiro Oda keeps, we forget about another famed manga creator who has been taking time off. Japanese site Natalika pointed out that the concern Oda's schedule has caused among fans, with people saying he should not overdo it and should take it easy. What about Yoshihiro Tagashi, the creator of Hunter x Hunter? Yeah. Tagashi has put Hunter x Hunter on hiatus numerous times over the years. In an article titled King of Hiatus, website Comedy Press went through and showed how frequently he's missed publications since the late 1990s. As a quick summary, it's insane. There could be a variety of reasons for these breaks. Honestly, I don't think it's fair to Tagashi to attempt to guess those reasons or try to put himself in this position. I'm sure he has his reasons, whether they are for physical or mental health or simply a desire to have a life. Apparently, Tagashi did have serious back injury, and the last we'd heard in September 2014, Weekly Shonen Jump was putting Hunter x Hunter on hiatus until further notice. As Movie News Guy, the manga's arc isn't officially finished yet, referring to the Dark Continent arc that we are currently in with Hunter x Hunter. So this hiatus has left fans feeling in limbo. That feeling is understandable. As Natalika notes, Japanese fans keep saying things like Tagashi should get back to work and draw manga. There doesn't seem to be the same concern that Oda gets. It's like fans don't want manga creators to overwork themselves, but then seems miffed or even somewhat upset when a time is taken off. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole debate of whether or not manga readers are too demanding or not. What I really want to get into is what's mentioned towards the end of the article, saying that manga readers are really lenient when it comes to Oda taking these breaks every now and then, like around 4 to 5 chapters, he takes like a week off, and then comparing that work style to the king of hiatus himself, of hiatus x hiatus, Yoshigero Tagashi, who used to take off months from his work schedule and then has slowly progressed to years of hiatuses that he's done with Hunter x Hunter. And to me, it's completely unfair to compare these two powerhouses because for those of you who don't know, Oda has like an insane work schedule. Like it's almost to the point where I'm surprised the man is still alive. He works like 21 hours every day, every week, working on One Piece, and he only gets around like, I believe it was 2 to 3 hours of sleep. And that right there is like, the man is literally killing himself for our entertainment. And I have nothing but mad respect for that. I wish him the best health. I love One Piece. I love the work that he does. And it's just really sad to see that he's going through all that just to give us the greatness that is One Piece like every week. So it's understandable. The fans find it understandable if the man needs to take a break like every like other week or so, because the way One Piece works is that like every 4 or 5 chapters, Oda drops like this big bomb like around the 4th or 5th chapter, and then he takes like a week off. That's understandable. The man needs a life. Because again, for those of you that don't know about manga artists, especially weekly manga artists, and sometimes monthly, but mostly weekly, if they're doing a weekly manga, their life is the manga. Like Tite Kubo, his life was Bleach. It still is Bleach. Masashi Kishimoto, his life was Naruto for the last 15 years. That's all he fucking did. And Ichiro Oda, again, that's all he's been doing since One Piece's original publication back in the late 90s. Now comparing that to Yoshigero Tagashi, I love Hunter x Hunter. I respect the quality and storytelling and just the characters this author has brought to the table. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Hunter x Hunter. Hell, Hunter x Hunter was my #1 pick on my video for the top 10 shonen anime. So that right there already shows that I love the quality of both of these authors' storytelling. But it's the work ethics that gets on my nerves quite a bit. Because what's lately been happening with the breaks that Togashi has been taking with Hunter x Hunter, he comes back, you know, back in Shonen Jump saying, oh, Hunter x Hunter is back. And he does like maybe 4, 5 chapters, maybe 6 if we're lucky enough. And then he just takes off months or even years from his story. And normally it's due to like him saying, oh, I have back pain, I have this and that. And I mean, I'm sure to an extent some of it is true, but seriously, a year off, 2 years off, I wouldn't even be surprised if he takes 3 years, 4 years off from the manga until he comes back and starts doing work in the arc that we're currently in with Hunter x Hunter. It's really ridiculous, and it's unfair to compare that to Ichiro Oda, who has a schedule that demands him take a break every now and then. But when it comes to Togashi, I mean, God, man, that guy needs to get back to work. And again, I'm not saying for him to kill himself or put him through the strain that One Piece author goes through. But if that were to happen, and I mentioned this in my previous video in my top 10 shonen anime, but if that were to happen, I honestly think that Hunter x Hunter could be on the same level as One Piece in terms of popularity and just fucking sales. It's that fucking good, because the themes are almost one and the same. The world, the way it's like shaped and like these weird bizarre creatures is almost reminiscent of One Piece. If the author of Hunter x Hunter would just get off his ass and do more of the work on Hunter x Hunter and bring it up to speed with the likes of One Piece, I honestly think it could reach that level of popularity in no time. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, because again, every so often he'll give us like 5 or so chapters and then it's back to playing Dragon Quest, or that's what the rumors supposedly say he does whenever he comes off of his work from Hunter x Hunter. But I cannot stress this enough. I love Hunter x Hunter. I love One Piece. I respect the quality and work that both of these authors have brought to the table. But to compare the likes of manga readers being too demanding with these two people as an example is completely unfair. Ichiro Oda is up here in terms of work ethics, and Togashi's like down here because, I mean, it just happens too frequently with Togashi. Because I understand that manga artists sometimes get really sick doing this stuff. Like Tite Kubo, every now and then he has to go to the hospital. Ichiro Oda, he has to go to the hospital too. I'm not sure if Kishimoto ever had one of those things, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had a few medical issues while writing the story of Naruto. And in case you guys aren't getting my point, just to put it into perspective, One Piece, Naruto, and Hunter x Hunter started around the same time. Like their publications began around the same time, late 90s, around like 1 or 2 years apart, but generally they started around the same time. So 15 years later, we got Naruto already concluding, having 700 chapters worth of content. We have One Piece starting a little bit before Naruto, but not too far off. I think it was like a year earlier than Naruto, and it's already passing its chapter 800 mark. Like, damn, that shit is getting like up to 1,000 almost. And then we got Hunter x Hunter topping in around 350 chapters. That by itself should tell you how different these two authors are when it comes to releasing weekly content. 350 chapters compared to 800, and both of these mangas started around the same time with 1 or 2 years apart. It's ridiculous. So of course I'm gonna say, Oda, man, yo, take a break, man, relax, get some time to chill. We want you at your A game because we love what you bring. With Togashi, I'm like, yo, get off your fucking ass and come on, man. Where's my Hunter x Hunter? Where is this greatness? But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say on this matter, because I mean, again, it's the comparisons that got to me in this article, because it makes you wonder, are we even gonna get an ending to Hunter x Hunter before Togashi like just fucking dies? Like at that point, it's gone to that point where people are asking themselves that Hunter x Hunter is not gonna even get an ending because the author is gonna die out before he even gives us like 400 chapters worth of content. With Oda, I'm very concerned because again, his health. I'm hoping his health can push him through finishing the publication of One Piece, and I hope he lives on past that as well. But I definitely want to hear all of your thoughts in the comments below. I feel like this is a very interesting topic. I really want to hear what you all think with the comparison in this article with Ichiro Oda and Yoshihiro Togashi, because again, unfair comparison, but that's my opinion. Let me know what you all think and why you think it. But if you enjoyed this video at all, if you could leave a like down below, I would really greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you could do so as well, I will love you forever, people. I'm Mr. Ajax, and as always, stay beautiful.